Om Sri Lakshmi Narasimhaya Namaha. Valmiki Ramayana, Ayodhya Kanda, Chapter 96. Lakshmana spies Bharata's army. Summary. Lakshmana spies Bharata's army. Summary. Rama hears a gigantic clamor of an army nearby and asks Lakshmana to find out what is it. Lakshmana ascends a tree and informs Rama that Bharata's army is approaching towards their hermitage. Lakshmana expressed his apprehension to Rama, saying that Bharata's army may be coming here in order to kill both of them. An enraged Lakshmana says that he will kill both Bharata and Kaikeyi together with the army. Chapter 96 in detail. Having shown Mandakini river in that manner to Sita, the daughter of Mithila, Rama set on the hillside in order to gratify her appetite with a piece of flesh. Rama, whose mind was devoted to righteousness, stayed there with Sita, saying, "This meat is fresh. This is savory and roasted in the fire." While Rama was thus sitting there, the dust and clamor of Bharata's army, which was approaching, ascended into the sky. Meanwhile, frightened by the gigantic clamor, the leaders of elephants and other animal troops in Rat were tormented and fled in different directions from there. Rama heard the sound generated from the army and also saw all those leaders of the animal flock running away from there. Seeing those animals running away and hearing that clamor, Rama spoke to Lakshmana, son of Sumitra, of burning courage, as follows. "Alas, O Lakshmana, Sumitra is blessed with a noble son in you. Here is heard a tumultuous sound as terrific as that of a roaring cloud. See what it is. The lordly elephants in the forest, the buffaloes in the great oats, and the wild beasts, frightened by lions, are suddenly running away in various directions. O Lakshmana, you ought to find out whether it is a king or a prince roaming for a hunt or some other savage beast. O Lakshmana, this mountain is difficult of access even to birds. You ought to find out soon all this in an accurate manner." Lakshmana quickly ascended a sala tree in flowering and looked towards all directions, saw towards eastern side. Looking in the northern direction, Lakshmana saw a huge army full of chariots, steeds, and elephants accompanied by smart foot soldiers. Lakshmana informed Rama about that army, which was full of horses, elephants, and chariots decorated with flags, and spoke the following words also. "O honorable brother, extinguish the fire. Let Sita occupy a hiding place. Make your bow ready with a bowstring and arrow. Wear armor." Rama, the tiger among men, replied to Lakshmana, saying, "O Lakshmana, see, whose army do you think is this?" Hearing Rama's words, Lakshmana was irritated like a fire and spoke the following words as though he was wishing to scorch the army. "Bharata, Kaikeyi's son, having obtained coronation and desirous of making the kingdom free of enemies, is coming here to kill both of us. It is clear. The gigantic and glorious tree with superb branches is shining over there prominently. The ensign bearing the device of Kovidhara, that is pomegranate tree, is shining on the chariot. Among the cavalry, some are cavorting merrily on their swift horses, while others, beaming with delight, mounted on their elephants. O warrior, let us take up our bows and ascend the mountain, or let us stay here itself, fully prepared with our weapons in our hands. O Rama, will that flag with the insignia of Kovidhara tree come into our subjugation? Can we see Bharata, because of whom a great misfortune has occurred to you, to Sita, and to me? O Rama, the warrior, by the reason of whom you were deprived of an eternal kingdom, such Bharata as a foe who is coming here deserves to be slain by me. O Rama, I see no sin in slaying Bharata. None is charged with unlawfulness if one strikes down an aggressor. Bharata is the assailant and his death is legitimate. He being dead, you will rule the entire earth. Let Keke, who is carving for the kingdom, see with great sorrow her son slain by me today in battle, as a tree is crushed down by an elephant. I shall kill Keke too, along with her friend, the hunchback, and other accomplice. Let the earth today be relieved of a great sinner. O warrior bestowing a honor, today, in the concentrated fury that injustice has kindled, I shall scatter the enemy, battalions, as a fire consumes the dry wood. Today, with my sharpened arrows, I shall slay the bodies of my foes and make this forest of Chitrakuta overflow with blood. The elephants and horses, whose beasts were laid open with my darts, and the men too struck down by me, be dragged about by savage beasts. By killing Bharata together with his army in this great forest, I shall discharge my debt to my bow and arrows. Thus completes 96th chapter of Ayodhya Kanda of the glorious Ramayana of Valmiki, the work of a sage and the oldest epic. Sri Moola Rama Vijayate. Om Sri Krishnarpanamastu.